Good afternoon. It's your dear old friend, Geri Atrik. It's a beautiful day today. I don't know what I'm doing inside, but I thought I'd better do a little video for you. The other day, I made one about coal furnaces, and it was really in a man's realm. That he that was his job to make sure that the fire was going and take out the ashes and that sort of stuff. And then I began to think about the poor women with washing the clothes and ironing and so forth. And I can remember in my grandparents' house, they never had a washing machine or a dryer. They had two tubs in the kitchen and with a scrub board and a wringer. And in one tub, they would wash the clothes against the washboard, and then they would rinse them in the other one, and then they would crank the wringer to wring out all the water, and then they would bring them out on the clothesline and hang them up on the clothesline to dry. It was okay in the summer and the spring and the fall, but in the wintertime, they did the same thing. And I can remember looking out on the clothesline. One of my grandfathers wore, the winter underwear, the long johns with a drop seat, and they would look like ghosts out there. They'd be frozen stiff, and they would just, whiff in the air. Anyway, and if you had any money during at least the Depression, you'd send out your laundry, and there were many women who were trying to earn a few extra bucks would take in laundry and do it at their home, iron it, and they usually had to pick it up and so forth. But I had one aunt that had a washing machine, and it was basically on rollers, and you had it in the kitchen, and she would, it was like a tub, and they'd wash the clothes in there, and then they drain it into the sink and put, rinsing water in there and so forth. But they still had a wringer on it, so you had to put it through the wringer and so forth. But it wasn't really till after World War II that the washing machine and the dryer became a reality in the life of women at home. I can remember in Litchfield, in my wife's house, they had a laundry room downstairs with a coal stove, and they must have had like 20 different irons that they, put them on the stove. But they had, somebody doing it full time, so it was, had their own laundress. But they had, had to do the sheets and all that stuff. So, not saying life is any easier today, but certainly doing the laundry is. And have a good day.